Hola mis conejitos, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Alicia. Hello my buddies. How are you? My name is Allison, and today we're playing Alibi and Ashes. Nonsense. Whoa. Is anyone stoked to be playing this game? Or even watching it? You know what? Let's just go ahead and get into the game. We have everyone's fingerprints scanned in except for Brenda's. We finally got Ned to go on a fake date with I was about to say Bess, but that's not true. With Deirdre, so we can get information off Deirdre's notebook or whatever she was doing when she's at Scoop. And we managed to get a ticket. We found a police violation ticket in her notebook. And it turned out to be that her ticket was because of a power ballad that she was singing while she was driving through red lights. Excuse me, what? And Nancy said that the power ballads are the #1 reason why people run through red lights. Not always true. Anyways, I think because of that information, I think we're going to be able to talk to Brenda. I'm going to go as George, since she's so tactful and likes to be blunt most of the time.
It's your turn to take the case. George, reporting for duty.
I don't know. If I had to choose between just Bess or George, I actually don't know. I love Bess because of all of her blondness and blunder, but I love George because she knows all that tech stuff. Bess is more into cars. I think she actually knows how to fix cars.
Hello.
Is there a way I could get in touch with you later?
Good question. Why don't you take one of my cards? My phone's always off when I'm on scene, but I check my messages constantly. I'll call back if it's important.
Yeah, sure. When news breaks, I get there last. Yeah, I'm bad at trying to make jokes.
If you want to talk about Nancy, off the record even, I'm always there for you.
So not true.
See you later.
Goodbye.
Have you seen her schedule? Oh wait, we're about to, aren't we? So we're gonna call Brenda, or at least we think we are. Cause seriously, I don't trust you.
You have reached the Heights 9 Action News Tip line for Brenda Carlton. Please speak clearly when prompted.
Okay.
To report breaking news in the North River Heights area, say yes. Otherwise, say no.
No.
To report breaking news in the East River Heights area, say yes. Otherwise, say no.
I will say yes, Lonnie Manila, the voice of Nancy Drew. I will.
Yes.
You have indicated a breaking news story in the East River Heights area. Brenda Carlton will be notified directly. Goodbye.
Okay, so I actually do not know if she's still in that van, so I'm gonna go to the next scene and come back out just to make sure that there's time for her to do that. Yes, booyah! We're in. Alright.
Acetone. That's one of the accelerants.
I think she kinda knows that we're snooping. Cause she would've... Ooh.
Perfect.
Oh no, she wouldn't know that we were in here, because otherwise she wouldn't have left that out. Interesting. Is there anything else we can look at? Interesting. I guess not. Alright. Well, we officially have Brenda's fingerprint. Let us find out whose fingerprint matches. Let's check the journal. If we call Brenda with a news tip, she might leave her van for a second. Brenda has acetone in her van. That's a possible accelerant. George took Brenda's fingerprint. Booyah! Okay, so I think we got everything now. Let's call Nancy.
What's up?
I'm turning the case over to you.
I'll take it from here.
Booya. So I wonder if Nancy is allowed to report things that her friends did. Well, I mean, obviously, but yep, we're able to say that we broke into Brenda's thing. Okay, this goes under Deirdre since she had the ticket. Alright, and we are going over here for the scan. Come on, there we go. Oh, that choreographed well. I did not expect that. Okay, let us... Booyah! Alright, so let's do Deirdre's. I can kind of see a match. But it is saying that it doesn't go well. Okay. So how about Lexie? Not seeing a match. I mean, I see possible matches, but it's not going well. Okay, so how about...
It's Brenda.
Oh, snappy doodles! I knew I didn't like her. Actually, I kind of like her, but I don't trust her. Fingerprint on notes. We don't have everything yet, otherwise Nancy would have said. So what we gotta do, I'm gonna call Ned, actually.
Hi.
Come on, there we go.
I'm passing the case to you, Ned.
Time to help Nancy.
Why? What? I didn't think that was possible.
Hi.
Isn't that exactly the same thing you were wearing
Oh,
before
shoot,
you got
I did not mean to-
changed?
No, it's completely different. I can't believe you didn't even notice.
Bye.
Sorry, I like to exhaust all possibilities. Alright, so, I mean, we could go back to Swap a Lot to try to get an achievement. I might do that in next week's video. What do we do then? I guess I'll go to here. And...
Salutations.
Can you help me find a gift
Oh, I
for
did
my
not
friend?
mean to-
She's a big fan of trains.
Sure.
That is a second request for trains. We don't need his fingerprint. Oh, but we do need him distracted so we can get in here. Former amateur detective found guilty. River High's first district court reached a verdict today and closely followed. I wish we could take a picture of this. I will actually, you know what? I will do this. Hang on a second, guys. So, I managed to copy the article and put it
Why
in my...
would Lexie have an empty bottle of ether?
Interesting. I managed to copy and paste it onto my Paint software. Alright, page 1. Warning. This top secret book is booby-trapped. Turn the page only if you have deactivated the security system. If you decide to turn the page, please make sure you are far away from other people. You have been warned. Are you sure you want to keep reading? This is your last chance. Stop while you still can. Wait, really? There's no boom. Alright. Note to biographers. This is the casebook of the great Alexei Markovic. Do not worry about the security system. It doesn't work on biographers, but it does work on parents and especially teachers. The case of the floating eye, my very first case. I think the man in the purple robes is not telling the truth. Found a secret passage in the old stoneworks building with a strange library on the other side. Solved. The floating eye was part of a mechanical rig contraption thing. The man in the purple robe was trying to scare away the family who rightfully owns the old stoneworks. Oh, snaps. The secret of the lightning factory. The lab at the edge of town has exploded. By the way, he misspelled lightning. Oh wait, no, that's something else. The lab at the edge of town has exploded. I'd better look into it. Snuck out, snuck in. Very creepy. Saw 3 men in black masks carrying out a large box. Solved. The thieves overloaded the circuitry to cause a fire, then stole a new prototype. Ouch. Case of the echoing hall. Too easy. It was the shop owner. He actually twirled his mustache when he talked, like in the movies. The case of the murmuring shroud. Item stolen, the famed Mesopotamian shroud, aka the murmuring shroud. Supposedly, if hung from a line at night, the wind will whisper the location of a long-lost tomb. I don't buy it, but it would be really cool. Police are stumped. Strange footprints, one side clearly defined, one side drags. The museum director chased me out of his office. He was a little slow with that limp of his. The limp! Those strange footprints. I need more evidence before I can confront him. Busted. The shroud was a fake. He staged a break-in to draw attention away so he could sell it secretly. Ouch. The ghoulish parade. The Halloween parade. Bundles of cash stolen. A town full of suspects. How can I find the culprit? 30 interrogations. No new clues. Where is the money? Flash of inspiration. I'm asking for all pictures taken that night. Spotted 2 pumpkins whose costumes get noticeably plumper as the night goes on. It was the pumpkins! I haven't been keeping up this diary as much over the last few years.
You are not allowed in there! Now out! Now!
Oh no! It took too long! The good news, one day you and Nancy will laugh about this. The bad news, I did not get the chance to read that. Frankie Doodles. Okay, so I guess...
Great to see you again.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
So maybe this brings him back. Maybe that might bring him back. Yep.
Hello. Can you help me find a gift for my friend? She's a big fan of trains.
Sure.
Booya! Okay.
Why would Lexie have an empty bottle of ether?
Don't know. Here we go. I don't know why I'm coming back to this book now. Maybe I'm looking for a little luck. Maybe to find a thread in all of these solved cases of my youth that I could unravel and trace back to the core part of me that knows how to crack a case. J.P. Bennington is going to ruin me. I don't know if I can stop him. My house has been robbed and all my records, except for this old book, have been taken. All of the evidence I had that he's bribing his way into office, gone. I'm back at 0, and now he's accusing me of stealing from his father, and I have nothing to fight back with. Just got released from jail. I told them I was innocent. It didn't matter. I'm due in court. They don't have evidence, but the judge is in Bennington's pockets. Why isn't he showing this journal? The papers have turned on me. I can't catch a case. I dropped by to find Maggie, but she didn't say a word to me. She didn't have to. Her eyes were red from crying. I told her I'd prove my innocence. I could tell that she didn't believe me. I'm beginning to doubt myself as well. It's done now. Guilty. They couldn't prove the theft, so they charged me with trespass and negligence, and you name it. Doesn't matter. When people hear guilty, they think guilty. I'll be spending some time on a work program downstate. I don't care about the work. I only care about that word. Guilty. Saw Maggie on a walk today. You know what? No. I'm gonna do something real quick because this is gonna take me forever to read. So since this is obviously gonna take me a while, I actually was able to screen capture and put them all in a Paint document for myself to look at as a photo. So you guys will obviously be able to pause the video to read it, but let me go ahead and just read them out loud to you guys what I have here. So for the rest of that notebook, March 6th, saw Maggie on a walk today with her new boyfriend. She gave me such a sad look, and there was something else there. Was it pity? Am I to be pitied now? Pitied! For years I stuck by this town. I put my life on the line again and again because I love River Heights. Correction. Loved River Heights. To see now that they could be swayed by such a lowlife as Bennington turns that notion on its head. That they could turn on me and never think for a second that I might truly be innocent. These people don't deserve what they have. I'd like to see this town destroyed for what it's done to me. I'd like to see the skyline consumed by flames and watch the masonry crumble into sand. I want this town to pay for what it has done. June 5th. I've been carrying this book around for months, waiting to find the clue that will prove my innocence. I will write only one more entry in this book, and it'll give the details of how I proved my innocence. Until then, I will carry it with me. Wow. That is crazy. Well, I did manage to do the same thing with the newspaper article, so let me pull that out, and I'll read it to you guys. Alright, the River Heights Gazette. Former amateur detective found guilty. River Heights First District Court reached a verdict today in the closely followed case of a disgraced former amateur detective charged with theft, trespassing, and related charges. I'm surprised this hasn't happened with Nancy yet. Then again, look what happened. Alexei Markovic, 20, was charged with the theft of a priceless antique lens from the Bennington residence. While Assistant Prosecutor Carson Drew could not produce the necessary evidence to find against Markovic in the theft charge, the jury found in favor of the prosecution for all lesser charges. Sentencing will take place next month. As of press time, Markovic has declined all invitations to speak with the press. His lawyer has stated that there will be no appeal in the case. J.P. Bennington's office has stated that he will be personally investigating each of Markovic's closed cases for any irregularities. Are you freaking kidding me? With such a large number of cases, it may be years before this town knows the full extent of Markovic's actions against this town. In the opinion of this journalist, the Markovic case serves as a harsh reminder to those who would place their trust outside the respected public institutions that have served this fine town for so long. I mean, how many people were in Pennington's pockets? That is just depressing as heck.
Hi.
Bye.
Drop by if you've got any hot tips.
Did we already have her card? No, we don't. Weird. Is it just logged in here as well? Yeah, it is. Alright. Well, journal? Alexei has ether in his shop that is possible accelerant. Alexei's career was ruined when he was framed for theft. This is a lot like what is happening to Nancy. It might be related. It kind of is, actually. Let's call... Wait, do we have anything for Nancy? No. Okay, so we just need to call Nancy then. Alright.
Hello?
I have no idea how much of the video is left. So I'm just going to have to guess.
Alexei's shop.
Really? That seems out of place at an antique shop. It's on the list of commonly used accelerants for fires. Good find.
Yep.
You should take over.
Nancy Drew, taking over.
So does this list all the possible accelerants? I think it does in the book that's at Nancy's. Yeah, looks like. Alright, well with what we know, we can finally contact her dad and ask about Alexei.
Nancy.
Hello?
Hi.
Do you remember Alexei Markovic? He was one of your first cases.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I bet.
Do you think he was guilty?
The case wasn't that simple.
Why not?
There was a lot of evidence stacked up against him. As a prosecutor, I couldn't just ignore it.
I know that, but did you think he was guilty?
It didn't matter what I thought. I could tell from the start that the jury wanted him locked up. It was a very strange case.
I bet.
I mentioned it to the judge, and he told me that I was too new to the courtroom to make that kind of judgment.
Oh my gosh.
I believed him.
And now?
Now, I don't know. I wish I had listened to my instincts back then. From that day forward, Alexei went on to be an honest member of the community. And the Bennington family went on to cause no end of scandal. That right there speaks volumes.
Yeah.
I should get going.
Take care.
So was that... Alexei really might have been framed. Nothing about the case against him makes sense. Exactly. So I think that's the case they're going to take after this game. Which is sad, because I would have loved to actually, like, see the evidence that was stacked against him and see the evidence that wasn't stacked against him. You know what? We haven't played as Bess much. Let's call Bess. I want to see if that mantle has any mail for us.
It's your turn to take the case.
Bess reporting for duty.
Yep. No, we're not going to the antiques. We're going to Nancy's. Boom. There it is. Yes.
That must be what Nancy's dad was getting for her.
Here's the chart your father asked to be dropped off for you. Booyah! Awesome. So now we are going to the police. Bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Booyah! Alright. Oh my gosh. I'm passing the case to you.
Nancy Drew taking over.
Yeah. Alright. So now we can...
I need to check this against the chromatogram results.
Yep.
Which accelerant was used?
So... let's see. 10, 15, 25... This is the 45, and that's pretty close to 100. And this is... which one? I mean, it looks like there's only one high number. So I guess we need to be looking for that. So from the looks of this, it looks like this is the retention time, and this is the detector response. So in the detector response, we need to find only one high number. But then again, I mean, it doesn't make sense because there's more than one.
The fire was started with isopropyl alcohol, not gasoline. Adding this to the evidence against me will help prove I didn't start the fire.
Okay. So wait, what does that mean? Bess got the chromatography information from Nancy's house. Okay.
I don't need any more evidence. I just have to make sure I've matched the evidence to the correct suspect.
Booyah! We got everything! Sweet! Alright, so I'm gonna put the ether trunk here. This, I guess, here. Because technically, this is with the evidence that's supposed to be on Nancy. And I'm saying that because, I think the lab report is what we were doing. Lab report pending. Yeah! Okay.
Can you take a look at this?
Be right there for an evidence check. Looks solid. Looks like you just got yourself a get-out-of-jail-free card, Detective.
Booyah! Yay! We are out of here!
Yes, I'm out!
Hello?
Goodbye.
We can't
Bye.
tell them. Where we're gonna be.
Thank you for calling Bess. Leave Bess a message.
But that was George's voice. What the heck? Oh! Okay, so I'm pretty sure that we're actually getting pretty close to the end of the video. I seriously want to go to Scoop, though. Because, oh my gosh.
Hey, what's up?
Can I get you some ice cream?
No, never again.
Am I missing something? I thought you love ice cream.
Loved ice cream. But then I had bowl after bowl trying to keep my cover, and then my brain froze. Permanently. I'm so cold, Nancy. If I don't make it, tell my parents I died of ice cream poisoning.
I love her.
Okay, I won't get you ice cream.
Good. When this is all over, I could go for a room temperature snack, and then a warm snack, and then something hot. Baby steps.
Good plan. That's a good plan.
See you later.
See ya.
Oh, gosh.
Look what the cat dragged out of the jail.
Good to see
Ouch.
you were so concerned.
Oh, I'm sorry if I was misleading. I wasn't concerned.
F you!
I want to know what you were doing at the fire. Why were you there?
Look, I don't care about the stupid clues challenge. I really don't. The only reason I was in it was because my dad never shuts up about how I need to be active in the community and blah.
Then
Really?
why were you following me?
I assumed you were cheating.
Why would you assume that?
Because I was cheating. I thought we were all cheating. That's why I thought it would be fun to catch you in the act. But instead, you did something super crazy, which I did not anticipate.
Oh, bother.
I didn't set the building on fire.
That's cool. Just so you know, you do a pretty great impression of someone who has recently burned down a building for no reason.
Can I smack you upside the head? Up your Ziggy with a Wawa brush.
Why are you hanging out here today?
Can you tell your friend to stop spying on me? It's distracting.
I'm not spying on you.
The fact that you responded proves my point.
Oh, shoot.
Thanks for
Oh my
being
gosh.
so helpful, giving Ned all the information.
Just looking out for my #1 buddy.
Right.
Right.
Your boyfriend's cute, and you were in the clink. I think I'm blameless here.
Well, I think.
Relax, Nancy. I'm not one of those girls. I was just window shopping. Anyone can tell he's not going to budge on the you situation. It was just
Booya.
nice to spend a little time with him instead of the idiot boys on campus. I swear, you think they're gonna get more mature in college, but they just head the other direction.
I kind of agree
Bye.
with you on that.
Later.
But I have met a few gentlemen who went to college. Okay, so I could talk to Tony, and then Brenda, and then Lexie, as well as George, because George is going to be at Nancy's house. But I am actually going to stop here, everyone. So I actually had a bunch of fun, and I'm still having a bunch of fun. This is such a great game. It's a really challenging one as a senior detective. I didn't expect it to be so hard. Then again, most games usually are on a higher difficult mode. Oy. I hope I helped you some on this video. If not, well, yoinks. I'm not doing so well, aren't I? I hope you enjoyed the video as well. If so, smash that like button like a rabbit would. And if you're new to this channel and you're just now watching this, go ahead and check out the rest of my channel. You'll enjoy it. I doubt you won't. And if possible, hit that ugly red subscribe button as well as the bell icon right next to it. That'll notify you of all the videos that I do, which are on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, rarely Fridays, and Sundays. I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I am Sweet Recipe Rabbit, saying goodbye. Stay awesome and stay on YouTube! I would like to start doing watermarks. I want to figure out how to do that. Actually, I think that's the same thing as doing the text and the photos that I do over dialogue and video. Yeah, it should be easy. What am I talking about?